So, hey there, listener. This is Do You Want to Make a Podcast?
Yes, that is the name of the show. We just have a couple bullet points that we need to hit before we start. 1, there's a fireplace. It's fake. I've ruined everything. Wait, should we start over?
Take 2. Hello, listener. You are listening to, because you're a listener. Take 3. This is...
Wait, we should establish, what we want to talk about. What are the bullet points we need to hit here?
I got it. Okay, so we tell them that the show is called Do You Want to Make a Podcast? It is a fireside chat between two best friends who are on the hunt to create the perfect podcast. They have a lot of ideas, and they can't decide what they want to talk about.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
That's it?
That's the synopsis. Then we'll plug the social media.
Do we want to do social media?
Yeah. So we'll tell them to follow us at Do You Want to Pod, all spelled out. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can also email us at Do You Want to Make a Podcast @gmail.com.
That's it.
That works for me.
Wait, I think we just did it.
We did it. That was my plan all along.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Bye.
Except hello, because now the show's starting.
Yes, it is. Right on.
I'm in mourning.
I don't even know what... I'm in general, I'm sorry for your loss. I was not expecting that as an opener.
I'm in mourning.
Should I play the I will remember you?
No.
Da, 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 da.
Is this a joke to you?
Only because you're smiling.
Is this a joke to you?
Maybe that's how you deal with pain, is to laugh.
Honestly, when I'm at my angriest, that's when my smile is largest.
It's like a crazed smile.
That's real.
Oh man,
that's real.
You smile at me all the time.
It's true. Not at my widest though.
Fair. When you see the boss's wide smile, you best get to running, kids.
It's true though. Joseph.
James.
The first Dungeons & Dragons character I ever created, who I have been playing in a campaign that I've played on and off for 6 years.
Has passed.
Has died.
Oh! I'm so sorry for your loss.
It was more devastating than I anticipated.
This was not an expected death. There was no...
No, I mean, by the time it was happening, I was like, well, this is happening. But no, I didn't... Mistakes were made on many levels. Many mistakes were made.
Did you just get to thinking, oh, this character will be around forever?
It's funny,
you never think it'll happen to you.
I kind of did.
Just like real life.
It's true. It's true. But
oh, jeez.
I mean, it makes a great narrative, which is always great.
Right.
I love death. Always makes a good narrative. And now I get to make a new character, which, as we've discussed on the show, is one of your
favorite things.
It's one of my favorite things. It's
That's
one
good.
Of my favorite
Some
parts
silver
of
lining.
Dragons.
And you almost get to shake off the old energy. You get to try something totally new.
He was very angsty. He was very angsty because, you make your first Dungeons & Dragons character and you're like, oh, I'm going to make, I'm going to fall into all the tropes.
Right.
So, he was a pretty angsty boy. He had just had his redemptive arc where, this is the Ballad of Doran Doranson. Okay. Which was his name.
I wish his name was The Ballad of.
Only.
His name was only Doran Doranson. It's still good.
Only. But the big beats were he got bit by a werewolf, and turned into a werewolf and like butchered a whole fucking town.
Jeez.
To the point where it became a ghost town. A cleric in that town like removed the curse on him, so he was healed and good and safe. Then we did some other stuff, and then we came back and found out that this town had been like abandoned, and so we had just like cleared out the town of like all the monsters that were left behind, that we had just kind of run away from.
Mm-hmm.
And I got my redemption, and then we got captured by some elves. And in our effort to escape, everyone else escaped. And I, as a dwarf, was not fast enough to get away and died.
Oh.
So it was a good story. It was time to die. Unlike James Bond, I did have time to die.
That was very nice.
Thank
New
you.
year, new you, new D&D character.
New D&D character.
Fitting time for it.
Yes. Spoil if you play in that campaign and you haven't met my new character yet. Plug your ears. Skip ahead 30 seconds. It's gonna be a little old lady.
Oh.
It's gonna be so good.
I'm excited for that.
It's gonna be so good.
Excellent.
A little old half-like lady.
So, do you just not want any of your characters to have the ability to run away in a fast manner?
Yes.
You're going from dwarf to old hag.
I have made one of the flaws of this. I can like you're supposed to like Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition like says like, oh, pick a flaw, and I made one of the flaws
Speed.
of this character. These old bones don't want to move if they don't have to. So like in combat, like she's not gonna move unless she has to, and I'm like, mwah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes. So
Excellent.
it's very good.
Well, I look forward to tracking this update, this progress.
Yes.
What's her name? Have you come up with that yet?
Oh yes. Isadora Pound Cake Gisadon.
Great.
Hyphenate. She's married to an elf.
Oh, I'm just gonna call her Miss Poundcake for the
That's fine.
for the time being.
Yes.
I look forward to hearing the tales of Miss Poundcake. I also look forward to making a podcast with you, James. Would you like to make a podcast?
Yes, let's make a podcast.
Sounds good. Well, for new listeners, James and I exchange lists of ideas, and usually it's just become a... the game for me is just how can I make Jim laugh the hardest at my list of things.
Yes, or fill me with rage.
Or how can I get a rise out of Jim?
Get that big smile.
Oh, Jim, you were so wrong. You thought I was going to go with the first thing on your list. Do you hear that? Oh, hark! Anxiety, ahoy! Do you hear the crippling sounds of the anxiety bells?
Do you see that over the horizon?
Coming across the sea.
Oh, there it is.
The SS Anxiety is coming for us all.
Oh no.
And boy, she carries some heavy cargo.
She carries some heavy burdens. Hey, here we are. Spoiler alert, at the recording of this, we're only 5 days into 2020, and boy, oh boy.
I've been anxious.
Boy, oh boy. There's anxieties for myself, for other people, but mostly for myself. I mean, because I got not political shit to worry about too.
Oh, whoa! Not just political shit, but not political shit.
Not political shit. Just my life. Just life.
Oh, SS Anxiety. Like I said, she's carrying a heavy cargo.
A heavy
full
burden.
of politics and none. So we're not going to talk politics, but non-political anxieties. Yes. Just getting out the door has been taking me so much longer.
Yeah.
Ever since I left the comfort of my parents' home. I have to do everything myself now, and it just takes longer to get out the damn door.
Your mom won't make your lunch anymore.
I was making that myself.
I know.
But that's where...
It was a joke.
But that's where the list of responsibilities ended.
Yes.
That's all I needed to do. I mean, I did my laundry. Come on.
You didn't have to wash yourself. You didn't have to bathe yourself.
I was getting bathed, not by my mom, because that's gross, but we did have a very fancy shower that you just had to stand in it, and it had like robot arms.
Oh,
it
yeah.
It would lather me up. It would air dry me off. I didn't need to bring a towel into the shower. Oh my God.
I can't tell what's a joke and what's not.
Exactly. Yes, there's some fancy showers going on.
Because real talk, when I moved, my shower is hot garbage.
Aw.
And we bought a new shower
Wait. Like, hot garbage meaning it's too hot, therefore it's garbage, or it is just garbage?
No, I mean, it is more difficult to regulate the temperature because it's the classic double knob.
Dub knob.
The hot water, cold nubber.
Yeah. Cold nubber, yes.
Cold nubber. You know what I'm trying to say. Hot,
it's a
cold knobs.
finicky friend, that double knob.
Yeah, so, which I do not prefer. I've gotten the science of that down, but just the water pressure is mediocre at best.
This is the most adult episode we've ever had. Please go on.
I mean, it doesn't really give me anxiety. What gives me anxiety is the fact that it was leaking recently. We had to call maintenance, and maintenance fixed it, and they redid the grout on it, and it's been like
happening
a
again.
week, and it's already like cracking again.
Band-aided it.
Yeah, and it's like, what am I? Why can I not just get in the shower, take my shower, and get out of the shower? The shower's supposed to be the safe, wet place.
It's supposed to be the non-anxious place where you just go to like let it all out.
Yes, it's supposed to be the place that I can get wet and not worry that it's wet.
Contained wetness.
Yes, it's supposed to be the small wet room that lets me be wet in.
Yeah.
And now I have to be like, oh no, the walls of this are wet. The walls of the shower are wet.
Anxiety, ahoy!
What if it drips down into the person downstairs? And it's like, I don't want to have to worry about that in the shower.
Yeah, and it's like you're doing what you're supposed. Bathing is important.
You're doing
the right things for society,
thing.
And it is causing mayhem downstairs. Oh my God, that's like anxiety. And I'm just like, at this point now, I'm like, Jesus, what do I cook for dinner every night? Anxiety, ahoy! It's just,
because you don't want to, and then you eat the bad food, and then you're like, now I'm gonna die.
And then if I like think, okay, let me buy a lot of food, somehow, some way, some of it goes bad, and I end up throwing food away. And then I'm like, there's starving people, man, that could have eaten this food. Anxiety, ahoy!
Oh, and also you're like, well, there's $5 down the drain.
Or
whatever,
totally.
Or whatever.
And also, it's my bottom line. Like, what the fuck?
Yes.
Life is just. It's full. And
don't get me started about work.
Right.
I need to work today, and I don't want to. But if I don't do it, then I'll be more anxious.
It's like...
But when I sit down to do it, I am anxious, and it's just like, oh, jeez.
We work to live, and we live to work.
That's true.
And it's like...
And I don't want to. I try very hard not to
I just want to bang
live to work.
On the drum all day. I've been drumming a lot in 2020.
But
And I just... Very good.
Thank you, yes. But yeah, it's just...
Oof. It feels good to discuss these anxieties with you, though, my friend.
Ahoy.
Ahoy, matey.
Ahoy. Let's send them out to sea.
You know, it's...
Let's put them on this funeral, this Viking pyre boat thing.
Should we set the ship aflame and cast it off?
Yes.
So it just burns in a heap in the ocean?
Yes. That's what I'm trying to say. Whoosh.
Whoosh.
There it goes.
Fare thee well, SS Anxiety. Until tomorrow. It's a ghost ship. It just keeps coming back.
Yeah.
But for today, it's burned and it's gone.
Dead and gone, baby.
Never to return till tomorrow.
Oh, one can dream.
I truly hope your shower saga resolves.
I mean, it's mostly resolved right now, but it's just this like we're supposed to like wipe down the walls after we shower and stuff, and it's like that.
So why even shower?
Why? What's the point? Like, isn't the point of having the shower the fact that I don't have to do this?
Yeah, because at that point, why not just take a hose into any old room in the house and spray yourself with it? Oh, gotta clean up the walls, gotta clean up the floor.
It
defeats the shower part of the house.
Bathe outside then.
Just get a kiddie pool and roll around in it with some soap.
Yes.
My bathroom in my apartment too has some issues. Got tiny pharaoh ants, like as in the Egyptian king.
No. Bugs. I hate bugs.
As do I.
So much.
And let me tell you something, my friend. We keep it clean. You've seen the bathroom.
I have.
It's
yes.
nice in there.
Nice.
These ants.
Yes, it's lovely.
Are they're seeking out a clean bathroom, and we like laid the bait. We did the whole thing, and every time I turn on the light, I just see them. The ants are marching, Dave Matthews, and it gives me anxiety.
That would literally that is if
Take these chances.
I would
Place them in an absolutely quieter time. Lights down, you up and die. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
I hate the bugs.
Dun dun dun.
So the bugs like outside of my house are fine.
Bueno.
Mostly. Sometimes if you ever like pick up a rock or a log or something
And they creepy crawly from on the
they're,
underside.
they're
yeah.
like all over it. That's not okay. But other than that, but like if I just like see a single bug just chilling outside,
I guess.
fine.
Nature. Totally.
Fine.
Inside the living space.
If I see a bug in my house, I'm like, well, it's time to move. Like,
You're gonna need a new house like every year, my dude.
yes, like I'm like ready to like set the whole place on fire.
This will
like,
get the bugs out.
It's just yes,
Burn it fucking down.
yes, burn it down and start over again. Like, oh, I hate
Yeah.
it. I hate it. I just feel so gross, and like then I can't. Oh, it's terrible. Wait, bring the boat back.
Oh yes.
Let me put that on.
Let's
Boom.
bring it back into port. There we go.
Bring it back in. All right, now set it on. Now set it out.
Reset it on fire. Well, it's a big boat. It takes time to burn, so it's
Yeah.
been burning. We just threw some bugs onto it. Now I'm gonna kick it.
Yeah.
Kick it back out to sea.
Yeah,
There it is. Yeah.
there it
Fucker.
goes. Bon voyage.
There's something therapeutic about watching the SS Anxiety burn as the sun sets on the open sea.
Truly, very beautiful.
Isn't it great that we started recording in this sea shack, putting us right by the sea?
Yes, this sea shack sells the seashells.
By the seashore.
Yes,
It's also a sea shanty shack. When we're not
She sings sea
Sea
shanties, selling seashells in the sea shack by the seashore. That's even harder than the original. That's me.
overachieving in 2020, James.
I am all about the challenges. Challenge me. Here's a podcast. The Uncouth Sleuth. This is the tale of he just goes by Dick.
Yep. Dick the Dick?
Because Dick the Dick.
Got it.
And he's an uncouth sleuth, which means that he's a real. This one ain't PG, kids.
No.
This sleuth. No, he's the Deadpool of sleuths.
Cracks the case by any means necessary.
Any means necessary, and loves breaking the fourth wall. We've got a weird like film noir / comedy vibe on this one.
Is this Ryan Reynolds in a Private Eye movie, basically?
Yeah,
But a
well, I
podcast?
mean, I did say it's Deadpool, so yeah, I mean that tracks.
Just get Ryan on board.
Just call him up, or now Ryan, you can call us
Right. At that phone number in
at
our
that phone number that we
haven't memorized, but
no,
it's there in the show
it's
notes.
somewhere.
It's there.
So you know what to do. You know how to use a phone, I assume, or maybe your people do, which is also fun.
When you reach a certain amount of fame, you forget how to do basic things like tie shoes, use the
Honestly,
phone.
I think about that though. Sometimes I think about when famous people do they know how to drive anymore? Because they don't. Because like
right, they're definitely out of practice.
Yeah,
for
not
sure.
the most I understand that some famous people, yes, they're just like us, but there are also famous people that are defo not.
When
Like the Kardashians. Do you think the Kardashians know how to drive?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
When I saw Mick Jagger, I was catering, and it was an event it was like a Rolling Stones theme, and we're like, okay, it'll be it's like a gallery for the Rolling Stones, a pop-up art exhibit. The fucking Rolling Stones were there. They
Nice.
were all there. And just seeing these guys walk around, I saw them
canvassing the room, and it was like how Neo looked when he could see the code of the Matrix. Like, they knew they could do anything they wanted, and it would be fine. Like, I truly think, like, Mick Jagger was gonna try to walk through a wall. Like, he just had this, he had this altered, just like, and maybe he was on many drugs, probably, but it was also just like, I was like, man, this guy's vibrating at a different frequency. It's just strange. They are not just like us, because they've lived in this, like, alternate, under this different set of rules.
In the bubble.
In the bubble. Yeah, that most folks don't have to, you know, like, they get out the door real easy in the morning because everything's done for them.
Yes.
I mean,
be nice.
Do they even have doors? Or does things just, do they even need to leave the house, or does everything just come to them?
No, well, Mick Jagger can just walk through the wall.
Right. Yes.
Obviously. So,
I mean, with his dance moves, I don't doubt it.
yeah, he goes.
He just struts.
I mean, he goes
through
face
the wall.
first with his little chicken dance.
Dancing in the
Boom,
street.
right through.
He dances into the street. He can go, like, if he needed to ride the subway, he could just go, he could slip through the street
Imagine
itself.
Mick Jagger doing his Mick Jagger dances. He's got moves like Jagger.
Right.
Obviously.
One would hope.
And he just Kool-Aid Man Mick Jagger dances into your living room. How did...
Oh, yeah. Crash. Crash, crash, crash.
I don't know any Rolling Stones songs. That's not true. I do, but I just can't...
Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh.
That is one of them.
Ooh, girl, why you wait so long? And he's also I imagine him dancing on the ceiling, like he's able to do that too.
No, that's Oh, this will be so funny if I came up with it quick.
We can cut that space.
Here it is. No, that's Lionel Richie.
Why is it Lionel Richie?
Because he has the song Dancing on the Ceiling.
Oh, we'll cut that too. Is the Uncouth Sleuth? Could Mick Jagger also be the Uncouth Sleuth?
You know what? Anybody can be the uncouth sleuth if they're not couth enough.
And
if
also, they're sleuth enough.
But they do have to be sleuth enough. You're right. You're right. So I guess not anybody.
I would put money on Mick Jagger cracking the case.
Yeah, you think?
Cracking a case of
I think he's got
alcoholic beverages.
Heyo.
Yeah.
Zing. I mean, he's probably got people that crack cases for him, though.
How uncouth of him to just pass the buck.
Just pass that buck.
Oh, you there, Gerald. Take this case that I just signed on for. I'm gonna go dance in the street some more.
Oh, damn it.
Why do I feel like that Mick Jagger
Sorry,
just spends all
I
his
replied
time?
all to my email like a fool.
Jim, there is a difference between the reply button and the reply all. That is quite uncouth of you.
That is uncouth of me.
I wasn't even on this thread, but I feel the everyone else, the other 20 people on the thread just, oh, look, an email for me. Nope, God damn it, Jim. Just trying to respond to April.
To be fair, somebody else also
To be fair.
replied all, and that's how I found out.
So now it's just a fucking reply all free for all?
Yeah, reply all free for all.
Oh, those are the worst. Kids, if that joke is wasted on you, enjoy whatever job you have that doesn't put you in a reply all free for all. You must be in your innocent
no.
years.
Oh no, bad news.
What?
The boat's back.
The boat!
The boat's back because I did the reply all.
Will not burn. It just won't die. Anxiety, ahoy!
Anxiety, ahoy!
Someone needs to crack the case as to why this boat just won't die. Call up Mick. Call up Ryan. Call up any sleuth. I don't care how uncouth.
Call the United States Navy.
Couthness be damned. Find the cure for my anxiety ship.
Wait, is this a wooden boat?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Then we can set it on fire.
right.
So
but
why-
the
but it won't.
mystery is why it keeps coming back and won't fully burn. It comes back every single day, as if we never set fire to it in the first place.
Sometimes it comes back the same day, clearly.
Several times.
Several
On a
times.
bad day.
So the uncouth sleuth. Very rude.
Farts everywhere.
they say fuck a lot. Mm-hmm. And that's a bad word.
I mean, I have no room to talk, but yes.
It's uncouth to say.
It is uncouth. I'll give it that.
Uncouth.
And they just don't stop farting everywhere. My God.
I think your definition of uncouth and my definition of uncouth are slightly different.
Yours is auditory. Mine is
Stinky. Stinky. That's not... Isn't uncouth like rude?
Yeah, it's rude to fart in others' presence.
Sometimes you gotta, though.
Oh, absolutely, but there's ways of doing it in a couth manner, like leaving the room to fart, rolling down the car window when the car is at a speed of 60 miles an hour or more. Also acceptable.
Yes.
Putting a dryer sheet in your undies so that when you fart, it just smells like lemons.
Oh, do you do that?
Only when I know I don't have a bathroom nearby, and I'll be stuck at somewhere for a long period of time.
Gross.
So, like right now, absolutely. Those aren't real lemons you're smelling, Jim. You didn't wonder where the lemon smell was coming from?
I hadn't noticed it until now, but now it's all I can smell.
Here, I helped you sleuth that out. Right now,
You
I was the
now
uncouth
you're the
sleuth.
uncouth sleuth,
Hey!
and you are farting a lot.
I just been speaking in third
Wow.
person about myself this
Yes.
entire time.
Who needs Ryan Reynolds?
You got me.
Yeah,
I work for much cheaper.
that is true. Hold on.
See, you made that couth by turning that yawn into a nice little vocal scale.
It was, yes, thank you.
Little siren sigh.
Yeah, a little siren sigh. That's me.
Siren sigh in the she shack.
She sighs sirens selling seashells in the sea shack while singing sea shanties at the seashore. It really...
As long as you tack it on with "at the seashore" at the end.
I mean, there were too many words in there that didn't start with the s sound. Seashells by the seashore.
In the she shack.
And the
sea shack. Sea shack, not she shack.
Right, it's sea shack.
Sea.
She sings sea shanties in the sea shack while selling seashells by the seashore. Let's cut that while. She sings sea shanties in the sea shack, selling seashells by the seashore.
I can live with that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm sure we'll have another reason to say it.
Well, you need to say it 3 times fast now. Did you ever when you were a young boy, did your father take you
me to the city to see a marching band?
Yes.
Among other things.
Oh, excellent. Did you also misunderstand the concept of saying something 3 times fast? And instead of having to say it 3 times at a consistently fast speed, think that it meant you say it 3 times, increasing the speed in which you say it each time.
I thought I just had to say it really fast 3 times.
See, that's the right thing. And I'm saying
You
thing.
thought you had to up it?
Yeah, I thought you had to get faster each time.
That's like some compounding interest.
Right, exactly.
Eighth miracle of the world, or eighth wonder of the world.
And so I never understood the concept for a long time.
So, okay, and I'm sure there's a story. What was the thing that you just couldn't say fast enough?
I don't know. I didn't do a lot of tongue twisters. The only one I can remember is she sells seashells by the seashore.
She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore.
What did you do to die today?
Whoa.
Are you not familiar with it?
No.
What did you do to die today at a minute or 2 till 2? Yeah. A thing distinctly hard to say and harder still to do. And then there's more that I always forget. So I'm going to look it up.
And while you do that,
good.
Just the theme of that tongue twister has brought our good friend, the SS Anxiety,
oh no,
looming and burning back into port.
Oh no.
Ding ding. Hello, you gorgeous and terrible vessel.
Yes. What did you do to die today at a minute or 2 till 2? A thing distinctly hard to say and harder still to do. For there'll be a tattoo at a 22 and a rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tattoo, and a dragon will come at the sound of the drum at a minute or 2 to 2 today, or at a minute or 2 to 2.
You know what?
You've never heard that?
I never have heard that.
That's a classic.
And you know what I'm just gonna do, Jim?
What?
Instead of trying to burn, I think this is why the ship keeps coming back. We keep trying to burn it down. We try to get rid of it. However, what if we just hopped aboard the SS Anxiety and sailed it into new waters? We embrace this feeling that we have. We don't let it control us, and we voyage away.
Come sail away.
Come sail away. Come sail away with me. I'm gonna step onto the gangway. That's a term, right? And yes, look, this giant captain's wheel. This is a analog ship where it's just a bunch of sails in the wind.
I thought they were anxieties, much to my surprise. They climbed aboard their starship and headed towards the skies. Come sail away. Come sail away, come sail away with me.
We love you, Mom.
Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away, anxiety. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me.
Since 5 stars, kids. We'll see you next week.
Bye, Mom. Bye. Bye, Mom. Bye, Mom. Bye, Mom. Fade out.
I don't need your mile-long bridge. Williamsburg is too expensive. Fuck the A-train. Am I insane? No, I'm just never going back. Unless you force me to smoke crack.